special love. I'm gonna make you mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind.
Good morning. We're here, hiding in Callan's nursery. He's in the master bedroom, sleeping. We're in here eating breakfast, and we're trying to spend some time together before he wakes up, which is probably going to be in the next like 30 minutes because he's been trying to wake up. So I didn't sleep too well. He kept waking up. But Dan is home.
I think you should come and lay down.
He's like, yeah, come lay down now. We're just gonna spend some time together before
And chat to some people.
I chat to some people. Yeah. Today, well, first thing, I got my Amazon Fresh. This was our first time doing Amazon Fresh.
Yeah, that tomato, I don't know. Maybe
Tomato was good. But, you know,
weird.
The produce stuff, I think I'm probably gonna leave to doing it myself.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, today was the first day that we did the Amazon Fresh. I don't really know how it works. I have to look at it because there were like some things that I was like, I know Whole Foods doesn't sell. So I'm like, did they go to Publix? Because I'm like, I ordered Cheetos, and I'm like, they don't sell Cheetos at Whole Foods. But then Whole Foods
But
says
maybe Amazon sells it like in general online.
But how did they get it at 8 a.m. this morning? I don't know. I want to research it again because I don't know. Because like I said, Whole Foods has its own, like, on Amazon app, you can go to Whole Foods, and then, like, with the Amazon Fresh, you can, like, buy meat, but then you can't buy, like, the butchered meat that has, that, like, the Whole Foods has, unless you go to the Whole Foods section. But,
You know,
it wasn't a bad thing. You know, you picked your 2-hour window, so I put 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., and it came by, like, 8:15.
It's pretty good for living through this pandemic, but I just don't see why it would be totally necessary to be like a constant like customer.
But you can't judge people that like
no. I'm saying personally. I'm not saying like in general. Like no one should use this service. This service is gonna fit for somebody because, for example, using the pandemic as an example, like there are people who might be immunocompromised that the whole world is a pandemic to them, so like it would work like that for them.
Yeah, because like the numbers are going up. If you're not really watching, but Florida numbers are just ridiculous. Florida and Arizona right now, we are at the highest numbers.
We're paying the price right now.
We are paying the price. So you know, using something like this, you know, like I don't know if I've said this yet, but Kellen was born at 30 when I was 35 weeks pregnant, so he is technically a preemie. We've been blessed that like he hasn't had any issues, and we're, you know, we're praying that it continues that way. But he is immunocompromised because of that, and we are both healthcare workers. I think we've talked about this more than once. So we are already bringing in our own risk, and to add that to like going just, I don't want to go to the supermarket, I want to go to the park, I want to go to the beach. We're not trying to increase our risk when we already have it, you know, in the hospital setting. But at least in the hospital settings, we are walking around with our PPE. We have our gown and our mask and our face shield. Nobody's doing that in public.
You can't take for granted, like, you know, like what your dad always says, like, oh, like, every nurse I've immersed in them knows and all those.
I say that too. I'm convinced of it. But, you know, I thought it was a good option for this weekend because I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to have a chance to go supermarket or anything this weekend. Being that my sister's away, I was like, Alright guys, we're going to continue on the day. Dan and I are going to do some chit chat before he goes to sleep. You see, it looks like he's falling asleep already. And I'm going to hopefully try to put away the rest of these Amazon Fresh stuff, fold up some laundry, and edit maybe. Let's try to edit some videos. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. You know you're sleep deprived when your husband offers to stay awake for another like 2 hours after working a 12-hour shift. And he's like, I'll stay up, you sleep. I'll listen out for the baby.
So that don't mean you just have a good husband. That mean you must be like just so sleep deprived. Man, men don't get no credit, bro.
Nah, you're like sleep deprived and you're like, damn, I got a good husband.
A rare case of brain-destroying amoeba has been confirmed in Florida.
We're not spending time together. He's
I'm telling you that there's an amoeba destroying people's brains down here in Florida, okay?
There's just too much going on in Florida right now.
Look how fat Mike Tyson used to be.
Yeah, he's like flipping over like metal cages and stuff on TMZ. Yeah, so I'm gonna sleep for like an hour. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff done downstairs. Yeah, let me just sleep for an hour. Get a power nap in. And then I can go back to all that other stuff. It's super dark. Baby's sleeping. It's thundering and lightning outside. But it's like very calming. His 2 o'clock naps have been getting like really difficult. Like he fights. He's always like looking around. I think he's looking around for Dan. I think he's looking around for like what else he can do to have fun. He's like, no, you're trying to put me to sleep. The other naps and like sleeping times, he doesn't fight. This one, he's like, that's his new routine to fight. So I'm using one hand to hold him because the 2 o'clock nap, like I said, he wakes up really easily, fights through it. So I usually kind of hold him for that one. Hey, comment below if you hate it. If you hate the fact that I'm holding him, whatever. He sleeps and I got my other hand to multitask. But he is chill right now. I have him with his burp cloth and pacifier. I will link those below. That combination, he loves it. So, and he's on his Bobby pillow. All those will be in the description. Those are my favorites right now. I already cooked dinner. At least he was like calm for that portion of the day. Cooked dinner. So I am attempting to edit some videos and order some stuff on Amazon. That seems to be my day right now. Sorry for the darkness, but I'm keeping it dark like this so he can sleep. Night workers, we kind of learn to function at night. So, excuse the quality, but he is down. So I'm not trying to turn on a bunch of lights and wake him up. So he thinks it's party time. No, it's not party time. I wanted to see like how many new parents out there go through this emotion of feeling that they're not giving their all. When they have to go back to the workplace. Because I feel like I'm so exhausted on my days off that I'm like not giving my 100% to him. My energy is low. I'm going back on my like prenatals. I know they make like postnatal and stuff like that, but I have some prenatals left. So I'm gonna go back on my vitamins. I'm trying to stay active, like walking with him in the stroller and stuff like that. But my energy is just low. And then, like I said, I feel like I'm not giving my all to him. I'm not giving my all to Dan. And at this point, it's like, I don't have the energy to give my all at work, And, Dan and I have always spoken about this, like, you can't be giving work 100% and then you go home and you can't give your business that same 100%. You're working for somebody else's pocket. You gaining from it, but you are making someone else a millionaire, and you can't give your 100% at home for your own business. And then that's not even like your relationship, your family. So, just again reevaluating like what I'm doing, like what I'm doing, who I'm doing it for, why I'm doing it. Because it's important that if you don't evaluate that, you'll just be like running the rat race, and I'm overrunning the rat race. I'm trying to make my own for my own, and I'm not bashing any other parent that is working. I'm just talking about for me and like what I've always dreamt of having for my family. So yeah, Dan is about to wake up. Maybe we should go and wake him up and get his dinner and everything ready. Well, let me get his dinner ready, and then I'll go wake him up. Or we will go wake him up. All of us will wake him up. Okay, diaper is changed. We are going upstairs to wake up Daddy. Daddy's actually awake already. So Dan is awake already. He is starting his routine. So we thought we were gonna surprise him. He surprised us. Right? He surprised us. So let's spend a little family time together before you gotta go to work. Today was an eventful day. Got some things done around the house. Got to do some laundry. Gonna be folding up some more laundry right now. I got to do a little bit of editing of the intro and outros for the videos, so you'll be seeing those soon. I'm pretty excited about that. Again, new parents, don't beat yourself up if you don't get everything done whenever you plan. Just kind of go with the flow of things. Today he was pretty cranky, but like I said, I think he's been teething, so there's like one little bump on his gum that I'm like, yeah, I think that tooth is coming up. So you just have to go with the flow of what life is gonna bring you. So good night. Thanks for hanging in there with us. It's been a pretty boring weekend, but for me it's exciting because I'm living the life that I want to live. To stay home, take care of my family, be able to provide as best as I can for them. So this is the day in, this is the 3-day weekend, the day in, day out of what I do. Dan will be switching on with me tomorrow, so you get to see kind of how the switch off goes. And I guess I'll do that before I go to bed too, that, like preparing my snacks and stuff for tomorrow night. And that's it. Alright, good night guys. Thanks for joining.
Love, I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all the time. You will always be my inspiration.